Có thể đọc bài Violence on Television lần 3. Hello everyone, are you ready to get started? Okay, today I'd like to continue our discussion of violence in media by focusing on television, on TV violence and its impact on children. First, I will discuss how much violence is on TV, and then we'll talk about the impact of TV violence on children. There's a lot of debate about this issue today because children watch a lot of TV, right? TV has a huge impact on children. Kids today watch a lot of TV. In in the US, almost all the family have TV, 98%. Many families have more than one TV. 52% of children have television in their bedrooms, so they can watch TV whenever they want. And how much TV does an individual child watch each day? Can anyone guess? 2 hours? Okay, that one guess. Anyone else? Four. Yes, it's about 3 to 4 hours of TV every day. Okay, or almost 1,300 hours a year. Now compare that to the amount of time that kids spend in school each year, about 900 hours. And you can see that TV must have a big impact. Now many people feel that children's shows such as cartoons are much too violent. Some people even feel that the violence on television is teaching kids to be more violent. But is it true? Is there a link between the violence children sees on TV and the real violence? To answer this question, I want to focus on some research that has been done to assess the violence of television and how it affects children. To assess how much violence is on TV, research has focused on counting the number of acts of violence on TV and Adventure Day. Now, this includes any acts that could hurt or kill people in real life. Surprisingly, cartoons for children has the most violence, more than many shows for adults. Cartoons have an average of 32 violence acts per hour. So 32 times every hour, one cartoon character hurt another character on some way. Well, you have seen that cartoon, I'm sure. The character hit each other on head or shoot each other, many different violent acts. Other kids shows have a lot of violence as well. For example, many kids shows have characters that fight each other, hit and kick and punch each other. So though very violent as well. So by counting on the acts of violence, we can estimate that by the time a child is 12, he or she will have seen an average of about 100,000 acts of violence on television. That's about 30 violence acts per day. But does the violence really cause children to act more violently? Well, that leads us to our second question. How do we assess the impact of TV violence on children? First, we'll focus on some immediate effect of watching TV violence. What happened immediately after a child watched something violence on TV? In the first study, we looked at students. A group of children saw a TV show of a child hurting and kicking a doll. Then after they watched a video, each child was left alone in a room with the same type of doll. And guess what? All the children have in the study 100% hit and kick the doll just like they saw in TV on TV. So the link here between what the kids see and what they do seem quite strong. Another way to assess the effect of TV violence in children is focus on the long-term effect. What happened many years after a child watched violent TV. Now let's talk about the second study. In 1960, researchers studied each year children in a typical American study. They study how much violent TV the children watch and whether the children act violently at home or at school. Then 10 years later, they studied the same children at age 18. The researcher found that children who watch a lot of violent TV at age 8 were more violent at age 18. Children who watch less violence were less violent at 18. So this study suggests that there is a link between TV violence and real violence, that watching violence TV has long-term impact on the kids. So do this study prove that TV violence causes children to be violent? even with the research. Many people still disagree about that. So, when we come back, we'll talk more about the impact of TV violence.